Now, ladies and gentlemen, Valve's laziness and ability to update their games, such as TF2 or Counter-Strike, has finally been explained. Just a few hours ago, we got some of, if not the biggest news we've heard all year from what the devs are working on. SteamDB just put out a tweet saying Valve is planning on a full-sized update for TF2 by the end of this year. There's even a TF2 blog post, and with it being a full-sized update, they want people to submit certain things by May 1st, such as weapon skins, maps, emotes, and much more. In today's video, I'm going to explain all of this, go over the article, give my thoughts, but most importantly, how this is going to affect Counter-Strike. And this is why I'm so excited about it, because I believe, one, this is what the devs have been working on, but also is a test essentially to put in CSGO later on.
Now, today's video sponsor is, of course, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly, trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in-game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade.
So as I was browsing Twitter, I saw Gabe Follower tweeted a tweet from SteamDB. They're a very reliable source when it comes to updates towards Valve, what they're working on with games, VR headsets, Steam Deck stuff, and much more. They put out a tweet saying Valve is planning a full-sized update towards Team Fortress 2 with maps, taunts, unusual effects, war paint, and who knows whatever else this year, quote unquote. Valve is asking for you, the creator, to get your submissions into the Steam Workshop by May 1st. If you're wondering why this is the Twitter mobile app you're seeing on screen instead of my computer, Twitter's been down the past like 2 or 3 days on PCs, specifically Chrome. It's not working properly. This is, of course, the blog post. It's pretty huge, and I couldn't be more excited about it. Now, a lot of the newbies towards CS probably haven't played TF2. It was a pretty big game, I would say, going up until like 2015, maybe 2016. They did what everyone hopes CSGO doesn't do, which is essentially just stop updating it. With that, slowly over time, more and more people just stopped playing, and it was pretty much left to rot. So what this all says is by May 1st, they're going to get all the submissions in. They're going to have a pretty big update. So if all things go well, we could have a spring release going into the summer of 2023. If that goes well, I think CSGO is going to get the exact same treatment. And this is where we get to the juicy part of the video. So when I first saw this, I immediately thought Source 2, on how essentially I think TF2 is going to get the port of Source 2 into their game more so as a test before they add it to CSGO. CSGO is a lot more volatile with updates. If they add something like a gun, people freak out, or even a wrong sticker, people will stop playing the game and not purchase things. So imagine if they had the addition of Source 2 in CS and people started freaking out because their game crashed, they couldn't see their skins, things weren't tradable for whatever reason. Now here's why I think they're adding Source 2 towards TF2, or at least going in that direction. Ever since late 2016, talks of Source 2 have been in the mix. 2022, however, was completely different, with data mines to support the quote-unquote leaks and rumors to actually prove it. The summer of 2022, we got the most we've ever seen. People have gone as far to recreate Source 2 for CSGO. Gabe Follower did that. Go check it out. It's pretty cool. They've remade majority, if not all, of the maps for CSGO for Source 2, ported them over, and a lot of other assets as well, such as the scoreboard, weapons, and even skins. Now, we don't really know how far they've gone because they've privated pretty much everything we can see, or people like Gabe Follower anyway can see. There's been no update towards CSGO the past 200 days, and well, when it does, it feels very meaningless. This would explain why the game's extremely dry. We haven't gotten any cases, we haven't gotten an operation. They're essentially busy with TF2, and I also think finishing Source 2. I think, in my opinion, Source 2 will release on TF2 before it goes into Counter-Strike. Now let's talk about the obvious reasons why TF2 is getting an update and why I think Source 2 is going to get added. Number one, the very obvious one, is to bring back life to the game. The player base, but also the money. CSGO is one of their biggest, if not biggest games right now besides Dota, and it's just the big cash cow. So they want to make TF2 a close second, but going into my second opinion, it's definitely more speculation based, but I think would just make the most amount of sense, especially why we haven't gotten anything and why they've been so quiet. This big update towards CS2, yes, it's going to bring a player base back. It's going to bring in some money, but it's more so going to be used as a test before they roll out big updates towards CSGO. So when they add Source 2, because they're both in the same engine, TF2 and Counter-Strike, they'll fix bugs, they'll fix things that are completely broken because the skins market on there is dead, at least for a lot of people anyway, because they don't want to risk that on CSGO. After maybe a few months, we'll get some sort of announcement or possibly an update. I think it could take another year or two, but I think they'll use that version once it's all cleaned up essentially to port over to Counter-Strike, that being Source 2. I think this makes the most amount of sense. It's definitely the safest option rather than just putting it in a Counter-Strike, let alone even a beta. I think that's pretty dangerous. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you guys excited to have a return of TF2? Do you not really care? Do you even know what it is? Love to hear your guys' thoughts down below. I for sure am. I'm excited to play TF2 again, but I'm definitely more excited of the possibility that Source 2 might be coming to Counter-Strike. Stay positive, stay sexy. Leave your comments down below. I'm out, guys. Peace.